사람들한테 고마워요. 진짜 무거워요. 누가 우리 자리에 앉고 있어요. 안녕하세요. 한국 사랑하는 호주사라입니다. 우리가 공항으로 가고 있습니다. 제가 너무 유명해서 에어포트 패션 해야지. 이 여자 누구야?
걸그룹 같아.
소녀 사라데. 선글라스 조금 오버하죠?
오버예요. 선글라스는 조금.
Thank you.
You need to get the 500 return. You know what? With 500 won, you can buy a lot.
What can you buy?
Well, with 1,000 we can get hot dog.
오, 신기해. 이렇게
저기에 갈까요?
좋아요.
Oh, did you think we came here to get on a plane? I came here to eat pindeto. There's not even anything in my suitcase. 꽝. 먹고 행복하자. 뿅. It's 9:17 now. Have we been up for 3 hours already? Wow. Okay guys, ready? Yes, I came to the airport all the way to the Vindedoc. Today we're talking about travel English. So, I'm going to teach you some simple English words that will help you sound more fluent and more polite in English. They're very, very simple words, but it steps your English up so much. Sometimes if you don't have a grasp of the language very well, you can end up being rude by accident. When you travel, it's really important to be polite, because if you're nice to people, they're going to treat you better, you're going to have a better time.
This is so good.
Right?
Wow.
In English, we always say your please and thank yous. A lot of beginners with English, they don't actually say please. And I think this comes down to the fact Korean has 존댓말 and 반대말, right? But English doesn't have 존댓말 or 반대말. So we say please instead. Whenever you're asking for something or making a request, always say please. You can add it in the beginning of the sentence, the end of the sentence. It makes it sound so much softer.
If you want to be even more soft, you can say pretty please.
Pretty please. You could, but I feel like that's more like when you want to be cute with your friends.
Okay.
Like if you went up to a stranger and you're like, pretty please, can you take a photo of me? That's gonna be really weird. I hear a lot of Koreans when they speak English, they'll be like, give me this. It's not incorrect, but it sounds a little bit harsh because it sounds a bit demanding. It's almost as if you're giving an order. And so if you say, oh, could you please give me this? Or even just, please give me this, it's so much nicer. Let me say, please does not equal 제발. 제발 밥 주세요.
That sounds desperate.
Sounds desperate.
Eat please.
Oh 맛있다.
Onion. Eat please.
This is the glory piece. Ooh. 와, 맛있다. 한입. 여기다. So in English, we apologize a lot. This depends on what country you go to, but in Australia, often if you're making a request, you'll apologize in advance. So like if you want to go up to someone, if you want to be extra polite, you can say, I'm sorry, can I ask you a question? And it's not like you're actually like, oh 미안해요, 죄송합니다. Just a little formality, like a little politeness thing. Other one that kind of ties in with I'm sorry is excuse me. Because in Korean it would be 실례지만, but no one says that. And I had such a hard time when I first used Korean because I wanted to be like, oh 실례지만 all the time. You bump into someone, again you could be like, oh excuse me. If you want someone's attention, you could be like, oh excuse me, can you help me with this? If you're at a restaurant, the waiters aren't coming, you can be like, oh excuse me.
If you want it softer, you can say excuse-moi.
Or listen, this is amongst friends you can say that. Excuse me, could you pretty please help me? The last one I wanted to say, because this is another one that doesn't really have a direct translation in Korean is you're welcome. 천만에요?
천만에요.
천만에요, which no one says.
No one says.
Like they'd be like 아니요, like 괜찮아 or something like that.
That sound is so Korean, by the way.
In English, we say it a lot. If you hold the door open for someone and they walk through and they say thank you, you go, oh, you're welcome. Basically, if anyone thanks you, you say you're welcome.
Thank you for being the dog.
Oh, you're welcome. Even though you paid for it.
I think this is the best in the dog I've ever had.
Really? Are you
Yeah.
acting? You think so?
I'm not acting.
I've had 빈대떡 at 광장시장 and it's really good. And this is just as good. So we have please excuse me, I'm sorry, and you're welcome. They seem very, very obvious, but I notice a lot of people leave these out. Thank you for 빈대떡.
Let's kill it.
This is just a general rule. Language is complex, there's always exceptions. I believe it's better to be too polite
Yeah.
than not polite enough.
No more.
And we already ate.
Ta-da! Surprise!
역시. So I got to speak to you guys directly over cambly video chat to do a live conversation class because I wanted to find out what you guys had to say, what you thought good travel English was as well.
안녕하세요.
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 Hello.
안녕하세요.
I was really waiting for this class with you.
Oh, wonderful. I'm so excited to speak to you. Thank you. Okay, 영어 시간 시작해볼까요? How are you?
A little nervous.
A bit nervous? That's okay, me too. Have you been overseas where you had to use your English?
Yeah, last year I went to Switzerland with my friends.
Switzerland, oh wow.
I traveled for 2 years ago to Europe.
Yes, 2 times
Oh,
before.
where did you go?
Actually, I'm studying
Oh,
master's program, and it's in Paris. So
and so did you know much English? Was it easy for you?
No, it's very difficult. It was very difficult.
So if someone had never been overseas, what is your best advice for them for English that they need?
I have a reservation in here.
Oh,
Yeah, I stayed in the hostel.
oh, for when you check in, what's
Yes.
number 2?
Where are you from? To foreigner friends.
No, that's
The hostel.
good.
Very short English.
No, that's what you need though.
probably my introduction. My name is something.
Thank you or excuse me, that was or please. Thank you, please,
Ooh.
excuse me. That was the magic word, I think.
That's so interesting you say that because I think the exact same thing.
Yeah.
C-
Sometimes hi, hello, or
Yes.
smile. Yeah, ask something and please.
Actually, this is the reason why I'm doing this, like tutoring on the online, because it's language, so it has to be interactive. So
Yes.
it has to be go back and forth. Otherwise, you're not gonna learn it. Because when you try to learn language on a book, then it's like bad language. No one knows gonna use that, and you can't really learn how to pronounce properly. One of my best friends is gonna go to Australia to learn Korean college, but the friend never been abroad, studying English in Korea, so he's like now kind of afraid for it and very nervous. What kind of words would you say to my friend?
I think first of all, don't stress too much because Australia is very multicultural. So he's not going to be the only one in Australia who doesn't speak, perfect English. There's so many people in Australia who English is their second or third or fourth language. So don't worry about his English. Tell him he should make some Australian friends. Thank you so much for talking with me.
It was my pleasure. Thank you for teaching me. Bye.
Bye. Byung.
Byung.
You're finding it quite easy to understand my accent. Some people have a hard time.
Maybe why I can understand your accent easily is you are so attractive and
So I'm going to be doing this one again next month on this date. Ta-ding! If you guys want to be on the next one of these videos with me, how do you do it? Make sure you follow me and cambly on Instagram because we're going to open up applications about a week in advance. Just like we did for this one. If you guys want to know how to sign up to Cambly, I'm going to show you now really quickly. So you click onto Cambly like this, And then you can search tutors down here, and you can actually go in here. And so if you type in 호주사라, 나왔어. You can click on here. So when we open Instagram up 1 week beforehand, that's how you find me to message me with whatever we decide to make the topic for that week. So you can do this with all tutors, not just me. So then we can press call. I'm calling myself. Haha. Who could this be? Inception. 구독, 공유, 좋은 하루 보세요. 뿅.
How was your video chat connection? Good. How was your tutor? Just kidding.
Yeah.